Mic check.
Earth is rising.
Mic check. Mic check. Oh, hey. Hey, Double Tribble here. Howdy. Welcome to my stream. I'm prepared. Sure I am. All right. Trying some new stuff today. Not sure if it's going to work or not. There we go. Oh, I can turn that up. Okay. I made some technical alterations to the stream, so I wanted to try them out today. And also I wanted to try playing this game on stream. I don't think I've ever done something like this before with Gartic. Gartic. It's like Pictionary, but different. So I thought I would try that to see how that would run on stream. So I'm going to try that today. And let me look here. It says my stream is excellent, so I guess that's pretty good. So I guess I can go somewhere else here. Let's see. I guess I just close this. Yeah, okay. All right, excuse me here while I try to do a few things here just to see if they're working or not. Now, that didn't seem to work. Okay, let's see this. Try something else here. Okay, our bot is working. My cam is working. I think I'm streaming. I think my mic is working. Let me listen. I'm not sure. Let me see if I'm in sync. I'm not sure. Yep, seems like it's in sync. How about that? We're ready to rock and roll here. Hi, my name is Ron. I'm in New Hampshire. I stream on Twitch, and I put my VODs up on YouTube for now. Who knows? I think I might set up my own website and put my VODs up there, so then I don't have to worry about billionaires telling me what I can and can't say, you know. So I'll probably end up doing that, doing my own website, and do both. You know, I put them both places, and then, you know, but at least I know that, you know, I won't be at their mercy. You know, if something happens, who knows what'll happen, right? So I want to try this Gartic stream here. What was I going to do today? What did I put in the title? Gartic? Yeah, Gartic. Gartic is like Pictionary. I saw it on somebody else's stream. I thought, oh, that would be cool to play, and so I wanted to try that. So I'm going to try that, and then maybe current events later. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm pretty tired, so I don't know if I'll be able to handle that. So I got this Gartic thing going, but I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. And let's see. I want to do. I'm not really sure if this. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. So all I got to do then is put this up here. Is that working? Did that work? I don't know if that worked. Yeah, that worked. Okay. I just got a super long leg here on my thing. What I do is I try to monitor my own stream on another computer, you know, just to make, because I can't tell on OBS if it's actually, you know, streaming or not. It says it's only a 2-second delay, so I don't know. All right, so now let's see if we can get this to go. I got it on here. Oh, let me move my mug somewhere. Oh, I don't know if that's a good place to put my mug here. Let me say start. Oh, geez, that's loud, isn't it? That's not too loud. All right, so let's see. I got to put my face somewhere else here, I think. Where can I put my face here? They probably don't want me covering up. Oh, I know what I can do. I can make this Gartic thing smaller a little bit. And then maybe put my face up here. Let's see what that looks like. This is my first time doing this, so I'm kind of messing around with it just to see if it's going to work. Okay, we'll put it down here instead. How's that? Okay. So now, let's see. I think we're supposed to type stuff in here. I'll try to type some stuff in. Try to guess some stuff here. Eyes. No, cry. Crying. Did I get it? Tears. See, I'm typing into chat right now to see if I can get some of these. Nurse. Oh, there we go. I got one. Okay, so I typed in nurse in chat, and it said I got it. Okay, so I don't know what this one is over here. Can you see that? This right here? That's, don't know what that is. It looks like tears to me, and I typed in tears. I typed in cry. Maybe I just say cry. Oh, okay, it wasn't crying, it was cry. So you got to type it in exactly. They don't say, you know, form of the word or whatever. Okay, let's say rabbit. Look at that. Water. Does melon have 2 L's in it? No. Water. Oh, shoot. I lost. Oh, I'm game over already on the first round. Okay. So now I'm not sure what to do here. Okay, restart. Okay, so it's ready to go here. All right, let me try this again here. Maybe what I should do... no, that's okay. I don't need to do that, I guess. All right, let me restart this again, and we'll see if it'll go. All right, let me put my mug down here. That's a little bit better. Okay, now I'll start typing in here. Yeah, you can't do any misspelling, which is kind of okay. I got that one. Okay, panda. That's what it looks like, a panda there. So I'll type in panda. Oh, look at this. Okay. Now I wonder if there's a way to put chat up on the thing here. That would be something, wouldn't it? Oh. Yeah, I typed in river. Oh, stair. Okay, it's just one stair, I think. No, step, maybe. There we go. Okay. Another one is a panther, I think. Panther. Or do I have to say a cat? You probably have it. No, it's not a cat, not a panther. Clapboard. That's what that is. That's a clapboard. Now, I don't know how the sound is, if it's if the sound is let me try something. Yeah, it's a little loud, isn't it? Let me see if I can change that. Let's see. Options. Oh, I better shut this. I don't know if I'm going to dox myself or what. I have no idea what this game is going to do here. Let me sound effects volume. Okay, I'll turn the volume down to 5. Let's see what that does. All right. And I'll restart. Oh boy. Oh. You know what? I'm going to open up a chat thing here. That's not doing. That's not right. Okay, let me. I got a lurk over here. I was on another stream there. I wanted to. All right, so let me click that. Okay, I know what I need to do. Okay, so this is kind of an experimental stream here, guys. So if you'll forgive me for being kind of, you know. All right, let me go to my own channel here. I'll do a pop-out chat. Pop-out chat. How do I pop-out chat? That. Pop-out chat. How do I pop-out chat? No. It won't let me do a pop-out chat on my own channel. It won't let me. All right. I think I might be getting a little bit of feedback from the earphones here. Not sure about that. Well, I lost that game. All right, let's see. Pop out chat. How do I pop out chat here? Clear chat. There it is. Pop out chat. Okay. Okay, so I can get rid of this one. Okay. I think I got it now, guys. Fortunately, I'm the only one here right now, so I'm all right, I think what I'll do, yeah, I'll put it right there. All right, so we'll restart a game, and I'll just play a game here by myself again. I'll try to do a little bit better this time. Okay, I'm watching them. Don't see that. Okay, got a hat. TV. No. Disc. Oops. Floppy. Huh. What diskette? Okay. Brain. No, that's Brian. No, that's not brain. No. God, I'm not getting any of these. Drawers. Maybe it's not connected to my chat here anymore. Let me try it. No, it's still connected. Beer. Drunk. Wow. Toaster. There it goes. Okay, it's working. It found it, but I didn't hear anything, so I got to make it louder, I guess. All right, let's try it. Let's try it at level 7, see if that works. Let's see, tire. Comb. Brain. I don't know why it didn't. Oh, I typed Brian instead of... No, I got brain in there. Oh, I did type it in as Brian twice. All right. Yeah, it's not forgiving on spelling at all. Okay, we've got bottle. Oh, what is that? Papaya? Is that how you spell papaya? Or maybe mango? Now maybe I'm locked out or something. Not sure how that works. Brush. There we go. Okay. Oh, that one is drumstick. Stick. There we go. Okay. Huh. Oh. Grill. Wait, does grill have 2 R's in it? There we go. Okay, got that one. All right. You can see what's guys can see that, right? Yeah. All right. Now I don't know. Oh, this is a. What does that say? Is that priest? Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, I lost it then. All right. That's about the right volume, I think. It's kind of confusing because I hear myself talking about 3 seconds or 5 seconds after I talk, so it's kind of confusing. All right, let me try this again here. Oh, I said I was going to lurk, but I went away on that other stream. Oh, damn. Oh, okay, that's the moon, I guess. Moon, got that one. Let's see what that is. TV, right? TV. Video game. Console. Farmer. Oh, genie. How do you spell genie? Genie. No, I didn't do it. Genie. Got it, genie. Okay. Jelly beans. Maybe it's just jelly beans. Yeah, this is kind of frustrating. It doesn't have AI or anything that will. Oh, now, what's this one? That one doesn't look like it should be. I don't know. That might be TOS. That one. I don't know what we got here. Let's see, horn, trumpet, trombone. Hey, I got trombone, rocket. Okay, rocket should have got it. Huh. Oh God, I didn't. I think I do a little bit better than this than words on stream because I'm dyslexic. So the problem is typing the damn things in there right. What I need is a version of this that has, speech to text or something, and where you can just talk into it and get it. That would be cool. It'd be more interactive, I think, or more something. All right, what are these things? Oh no. Telescope. Spyglass. Drill. Got drill. Well, that looks like, is that a goat? Goat. Wow, that was a good drawing of a goat, man. Whoever did that. Pencil. Got pencil. Now what is going on there? Blush, maybe? Blush. No. Acne. I don't know what's going on with that guy's picture. Let's see here. Puppy. That's a puppy. That's for sure, right? No, not a puppy. Just a dog. Just a dog, okay. I don't know what that thing is there. Fuse. No. Lightning. Light. Is that how you spell lightning? No, lightning. There we go. Okay. Oh my God. Eyeball. Nope. So I can't even get to the second level here on this thing. I wonder if there's a way to adjust the... let's see, we got sound effects, autopilot, mirror link. Paste this link below on a new browser source of your stream. Okay, I don't need to worry about that. All right, so I don't have music, but I got sound effects. And I'm in last place. Let's see here. Restart. got thermometer. That's a good one. That's good that I know how to spell it. Chicken. Why doesn't chicken? Maybe it's rooster. Rooster. Did I do it? No. Chicken didn't do. Okay, maybe turkey. No. Waterfall. Got that one. What the heck is that one? Am I spelling chicken wrong? Chicken. All right, let me do something else here too while I'm doing this, because I kind of messed something else up when I was trying to get this set up. Is that a radio, maybe? Radio. Walkie-talkie. No. Well, all right, I think this is going to work, kind of. I'm not very good at this game either, I guess. I thought I'd be better at this, but you still have to know how to spell pretty good to play this thing, because it doesn't accept, you know, close spellings. All right. Let me pump this up a little bit. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Okay, I'm gonna check my sync here really quick just to see if this game is messing up my sync. All right, I'm just going to talk into the camera for a little bit, and then I'm going to look and see if my lips are matching up. They appear to be, so all right, we're good to go. All right, let's try another game here. This time I'm just going to concentrate on the game and forget the technicals here. Oh, none of them are coming up here. Hey, I got sailor. All right, let's see. Is that a canoe? Boat, maybe? Boat. No, it's a car. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, that's a luge, I think. No. Oh my God. Coyote. It's about coyote. I don't know how to spell coyote. Yeah, I don't know how to spell coyote. Oh, I got it. Okay, I must have spelled it correct. Amazing. All right. Oh, that one looks like a laugh. No. Joke. No. Joker. Clown. Giggle. These are tough, aren't they? All right. Oh, you can hear my... You can probably hear that in the stream, can't you? Oh, 74 youth. Welcome. Yeah, this is an experimental stream. This is the first time I'm trying this on stream, so thank you for helping me test this out. All right. You can watch my guesses and spell them correctly. Oh, cool mouse. Let's see. Cool. Okay. Oh, vampire. Good. Okay. Vampire. Boxes didn't work. It sure looks like a caterpillar if I know how to spell it. Looks like a sponge there. Okay, that's what it was. None. Yeah, of course. There's a drink. That looks like a drink to me or something. Or cocktail. I don't know how to spell cocktail. I think that's what that is cocktail. But I don't know how to spell it. Caterpillar. Oh, you spelled it right. Good. Let's see. Looks like an airplane. Oh, okay. Oh, we got to the next level. Great. Yay. Oh, I got to say continue here. All right. Here we go. Looks like pliers, maybe. Oh, God, I got pyramid. Wow. I'm amazed I knew how to spell that one. Oh, my goodness. Oh. No. Oh, did we? We got one and I didn't see it. House. Okay, good. Television, great. Oh, you have to spell it out longhand. Wow, they don't accept TV. I've been typing TV every time they do that. All right. All right, stamp we got. Okay. Oh, I know what that is. Dough, maybe? That one? Dough? A bake? Bake? Ah, okay. Did we get to the next level? Oh, no, we messed up. We didn't get it. All right, let's try it again here. I'll still restart. Orange, great. Great, astronaut, fantastic. That looks like barbecue up there, or maybe, or something like that. I don't know how to spell barbecue. If somebody wants to get that, that's what it looks like to me. Or maybe steak. I'm not sure if this game takes off for guesses. Great, thank you, Suki66. You got me. I spelled it wrong. All right, let's see. Truck, maybe? All right. Serena, you got the truck. Thank you. Bunny, Easter Bunny. Okay, great. Thank you. Got that one. 74. Thanks. Not sure. I thought that one on top there looks like a loudspeaker. I tried speaker. I tried loudspeaker. Not sure. Sound. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know what that is. Now, did it stop here? Oh boy, I think it's something stopped here that shouldn't have. It says syncing. Yeah, it's syncing, all right. Let's see here. Okay, the server seems to be lost here. It says that it's syncing. Okay, I don't know what it did there. I'm gonna restart here. All right, here we go. Oh, swan. Okay, you gotta be specific there. I typed in leaf, that didn't work. Don't know what that would be. Herb. Plant. Plant. Oh, they put the arrow right at the leaf. It was plant. That one looks like frog. I'm not really sure. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. I tried hair and wig on number 3 there, or the one in the corner there. Cooler. Oh, that's a good guess. Baby, great. Oh, all right, we're going to the next level here. All right, everybody ready? Here we go. Continue. Slingshot, very good. You get that one quick. Okay. That looks like a mosque there, maybe. Mosque? I don't know how to spell that. Dairy, all right. Okay. I'm guessing equestrian on the on the top middle one there. Just a few more seconds here. Yeah. See, sometimes they're two words. Oh no, game over. We lost that one. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they're two. Sometimes they're two words. You have to type in two words. You know. I guess I should have played this game a few times before I tried to stream it, huh? All right, here we go. Oh. Hey. Oh, I see. They put the name of the author up there when you get it right. Okay. I get it. Notebook, very good. Printer, all right. Keyboard, wow, okay, let's see. Good. Baker, okay, it's the baker. Let me try a wrench on this one here. That's what that looks like, a wrench. Mechanic, okay. Sunday, great. Nap, all right, now we're moving along here. I'll try cheer on that one. Cheerleader. No. Oh. Yeah, polish, okay. Oh, ship. Dock, oh my God. Oh, we got it. Okay, we got up to the next level. All right, I'm going to hit continue here. Ready? Here we go. All right. Bowl, very good. All right, that was a pumpkin. That looks like a sink there in the middle. Yeah, right, got it. Oh, that looks like an accordion up in the corner there. Accordion. Is that how you spell it? I don't think I spelled it right. That looks like an accordion up there in the corner. I don't know how to spell it. That looks like a fire hydrant to me, but I'm not sure. Down in the corner there. Hydrant. Ah, okay. Didn't need the fire hydrant. Just hydrant. All right. I'm pretty sure that's accordion up in the corner there. I'm just not sure how to spell it. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. All right. We're going to the next level. Oh, this is the first time we made it 3. Level 4. I skipped a level. Cool. We skipped 1 level. All right. Cauldron. Great. Sweater. Great. Oh, it looks like a hanger maybe. A hanger? All right. Mechanical pencil. Oh my God. I was thinking about that and I thought, no way they would have that one. Good guess. Great. All right. That's got to be a cape up there, huh? Yeah, right. Train cars. Cars. Maybe just train. Ah, okay, we did good. Level 4. That's the highest. That's the highest so far. So we did good there. Yeah, mechanical pencil. Yeah, what the heck? All right. Beetle, very good. Wow. Oh, I spelled road wrong. Wow. I tried diving board, diver, and diving board, 2 words, and it's still not coming up on that one. Let me try television on that one. Oh, how about couch potato? Potato. No. Nightgown, very good. Angry, maybe? I don't know what's going on in that one there. Let's see. Oh, that's an angel. That's what that is. Sorry about that. I hit the mic there. Ah, that's it. Game over. That was a tough one. Those were some really tough ones there. Yeah, I think maybe they thought we were doing too good, so they gave us some real tough ones. I don't know how this thing works, how smart it is. All right, let's see here. 10. That was an easy one. Okay, good. Air conditioner. Oh my God. Very good. Duck. I've guessed duck on about 12 different ones here. Tortoise. Wow. Mustard. Mustard. I typed that in. It didn't get it. I wonder why that was. Dumbbell. Oh, I'm sorry. Automod got your thing here. I let it through. That wasn't. Wow. Oh, that's I know what that is. That's a chalkboard. Chalkboard. I think I'm spelling that right. Oh, no. No, we went to the next level anyway. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Rifle. What is that, a credit card? Card, maybe? Card, just card. It's funny. Sometimes they want a specific answer, and sometimes they want, a generic answer. This is difficult. Egg. You tried egg, right? Yeah. Okay, that was incense. Okay, that looks like a witch, I think. No. That looks like a crosswalk. No. Arrow. Oh, spear, maybe, huh? No, javelin. I don't know how to spell javelin. That might be javelin there. I'm not sure. I don't know how to spell it. Curve. Ah, that's okay. Didn't get it. Okay, 74 says, I wish it said what they were when the round was over. Yeah, that would be nice to give the answers at the end. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating not knowing what the answers were. They do that in Words on Stream too. They don't give you the answers. Boss, very good. Shield, very good. Well, those look like continents to me, but I might not be spelling continent correctly. If you know how to spell continent. Ice cream cone. Wow, they wanted 3 words on that one. That's tough. Got that one with the earth over there is really tough. I don't know what they're looking for there. Oh, we got 2 of them with earth at the same time here. Look at that. All right, we're going to continue here. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Hospital. Wow, very good. All right. Frog and flea. Helicopter. Great. All right, that's got to be a racket or a tennis racket. Racket. Okay. That one looks like a bell on the bottom. Okay, got that. Okay, that one in the middle I think is chandelier probably. Not sure. I have no idea how to spell chandelier, so I'm not even going to try. Type, very good. Thank you. So at least somebody here knows how to spell. Drums, yeah, the little words I can get. Drums, yeah, that I know how to spell. The one in the middle is propose, but I'm not sure how to spell that. Top middle is propose, but I'm not sure how to spell that. I don't think I'm spelling that right. Oops. All right, we got up to the next level. Great. All right, here we go. Fishbowl, you got it. Great. No. Oh, maybe it's just so. No. It's a dog. Shoe, great. Bunny. Rabbit. No. No, it was just trap. Yeah, it was a bear trap, but all they wanted was trap. Oh my goodness. Yo-yo, very good. Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh, maybe an otter? Okay, how do you spell otter? Otter, that's what it was, otter. Okay. Well, it looks like a teddy bear, but it looks like an angry teddy bear there on the side there. Oh, game over. Level 5, that's the highest we got so far, I think. All right. All right, they're going to restart here. Yep, got that one good. Oven. Bowling, very good. Wow. Beekeeper. Wow, that was really specific. All right. Tamer. That looks like lion tamer, but I'm not. Cobra. Ah, they're one of the specific species or specific type of snake. Chair. That was pretty easy. Okay. I'll tell you, that one in the lower left corner sure looks like a lion tamer to me. But it's not, that's not what it is. Maybe tame. No. Oh, that's it. Ah, all done. All right, we didn't do too good on that one. Those were really tough, though. I think what it does is if you do really good, then it gives you harder ones on the next one. I think that's how it works. Seems, I don't know. That's how it seems. Yeah, there. I was trying to figure out how to spell it. Oh, I know what it is. Oh my God, it's not bait and it's not worm. What else could that be? Aye, well, that was an easy one. Okay. Umbrella. No. What could that possibly be? It's not bait and it's not, maybe it's just fish? Fishing? Maybe? Oops. Fishing? It's not worm, it's not bait, it's not fishing. What the heck could that be? Ah! No, we didn't even get past level 1. I'm just going to keep going, 74. If you get tired or whatever, feel just feel free to take off if you get too tired. Let's see, music, sound, speaker. We had that one before, and it's not any of those. Speaker. Yep. Pliers, very good. Oh, you know what? That may have been lure, that one that we couldn't get with the worm. I think that's what that was. That might be what this one is, too. I don't know how to spell lure. How do you spell lure? I don't know how to spell lure. Tow truck, very good. Oh, we made it to the next level. Great. All right, here we go. Level 2. Cork, very good. Carrot. Those aren't balloons, I guess. Oh God, what is it? Oh. Pole vaulting, great. Okay, we made it to the next level anyway. Okay, here we go, level 3. And we skipped a level. Okay. Oh. Flute. Okay, good. I think that one might be a pawn, maybe. No, that's something else. Well, that sure looks like a window washer to me. Oh, that didn't make it. Well, we made it to level 3 anyway. Yeah, those are kind of hard. I blame some of the artists are not too good. I wonder where they got these from, you know? If they just, like, had a Pictionary type game and just collected all these things while people were playing or something. Yeah, you got pill, great, pill. Beehive, very good. Forehead. Boy, I don't know. These orange. Okay. What the heck? Chicken breast. Okay. Oh, I see. It was. All right. I'm vegan, so I wouldn't get that one. Oh, we missed it. Okay. All right. Start over. Level 1. Wow. Okay. Good start. Cash register. Great. Globe. Okay. What the heck? Yo. Vet. Very good. Banana tree. Okay, they want it exactly. All right. Yeah. Really? They wanted to do arrow, and they drew the whole bow first, and then they drew the arrow, and then they put an arrow to the arrow. Oh my god. Badge A. Oh, we skipped 2 levels. Okay. Skip 2 levels. Level 3. All right, here we go. Level 3. Okay, that was easy. Ruler. What on earth? That's not a bull. It's not a steer. What on earth? Not yeah, those were tough. Some of them. I don't know what that was. That was a bull. I don't know what else that could be between a bull or a steer. Maybe horns. Maybe they're trying to say horns, but they didn't point at the horns. I don't know. All right, level 1 again. Okay, computer didn't work. Foot. All right. Yeah, that was easy. Okay. Well, it looks like we got another foot there in the corner. I don't know. Toes. Ankle. Ankle. There we go. Chicken. Very good. Cook. Cook. All right. We're giving us some easy ones now. Whoops, that's supposed to be scout. Here we go. No, that's not it. I tried bunny, I tried rabbit, I tried Easter bunny. Spill, very good. I was just typing that in. Tree, of course. Silver, wow, okay. Well, we got it. We're going to the next level. All right, level 2. Oh, let's see. I wonder if that looks like a giraffe, but I don't know how to spell giraffe. Yeah, thank you. I had no idea how to spell giraffe. I don't. That looks like a hippopotamus there. I don't know how to spell that either. Wow, ballet slipper, very good. That's a wrist, very, yeah, okay. You beat me to it. I was just typing that in. Okay, let's see, that looks like a campfire, I think. No. Ah, great. Thank you. We made it to the next level. Okay, level 3. Ceiling, wow, very good. Or, great. Harmonica, oh, you're on a tear. The middle one was chin. tongue. Okay, that was tongue. Okay. Popsicle. Very good. Wave. Okay. Lightning. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good here. We're getting along here. Oh. I don't know if I spelled tequila right. That's what that looked like to me. I don't know. Ah, we're going to the next level. All right. Here we go. Level 4. Ice cream. Yep. All right. Good canoe. Bread. All right. Some of them draw really fast and some of them draw really slow. So, hair. That was an easy one. Okay. Sleepwalker. Now they got us. I thought we were doing pretty good there. I thought we got that one. I'm not sure how that works. How many you're? I guess you got to get to so many points. Oh, there we were supposed to get 9 points, and we only got 8. That's what that was. All right, let's restart this again here. Very good. Close. I was just typing that one in. I don't know what that one is. It's a chair, and they've got their arms behind the chair. What the heck would that be? Ketchup. Huh. Oh, we're going to the next level. All right. Level 2. Here we go. Level 2. Easy. Hey, Santa Claus. All right. Watermelon. Very good. Well, that one in the corner there, they got arrows pointed at 2 different things, so that's not good. Ah, all right, game over. All right, let's do one more here. I'm getting pretty tired here. All right, let's see how far we can get. Failed at level 2. All right, let's see how far we can get here. Table. All right. Brain. Very good. Another one was a pony. Huh, that's not a key. Key ring. Wow. I don't know what else that could be. It's a key, it looks like a key ring. A key or a key ring. I'm not sure what the hell it is. Let's try spraying on that little curly thing there. No. Sun-dried tomato. Very good. I have no idea what that one in the center is. It's not key. It's not key ring. We did terrible. All right. All right, we came really close there to getting that one. Some of those were, that one in the middle, it was the key with a key ring. I don't know what else it could be. Sun-dried tomato felt unreasonably difficult. It sure did. I was just typing in dried tomatoes when you got it. But yeah, that was good. Sun-dried tomato, that's a tough one. Especially for level 1. I'm guessing that when you get to the higher levels, they get more difficult. I'm not sure. But that was good. Yeah, good game. Thank you for playing this with me. This was kind of an experiment for me, this stream, to see if this would work. Apparently it works, so that's good. It worked pretty well. I was wondering if my computer was going to have enough horsepower to do this, and apparently it does, so that's cool. Well, 74, thank you for coming to the stream and playing this game with me. I appreciate it. I don't know how often I'm going to play this again, but it was a lot of fun, so thank you for coming. I was going to talk about let's see, I had a good time. Yeah, me too. It's cool to see other vegans around. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Are you vegan, 74? Yeah, I've been vegan for over 40 years, so it's not a new thing to me. It's a long time ago. Back in the early 80s, I became vegan, so. Says, yeah, I've been vegan for about 3 years. My wife about 9. Oh, great. Oh, that's good. That's good that you're both vegan. I had when I became vegan, my wife didn't come along with me, so that was kind of difficult to do meal planning. That was a long time ago. I'm single now, so that's a long time ago in a previous life. Yeah, I've been vegan for a long time. I thought about I did one stream on like just vegan, talking about veganism, stuff like that. I thought about doing cooking streams, but I'm not really set up here for that. It would be really difficult for me to do a cooking stream. But I have brought little bottles or grocery items and stuff like that and showed them and talked about it a little bit. I talked about prepping, as a prepper, being vegan, and having emergency stores and stuff like that, for whatever. Because it's a little bit different for vegan. It's actually easier for vegans, I think. Can't imagine having a non-vegan partner, while vegan sounds incredibly difficult. Yeah, it was quite a stressor. Having that, yeah, it was difficult. And yeah, back in the early 80s, it was very difficult just to be vegan. They didn't have anything. They didn't have vegan. All these vegan options, vegan fake burger, vegan burgers and vegan chick patties and all that kind of stuff. All these different choices. Tofurkey, was about the only brand, yeah. They had, way back in the early 80s, there was a company called Loma Linda. I don't know if they're still around. It was apparently the Seventh-day Adventists. Some of them do vegetarianism. That's one of the things, And there was this whole company called Loma Linda that made, fake meats and stuff like that. And it was, way back then, it was the only choice there was, and it was, But I eventually just learned how to do it, bake stuff myself. I don't do like meat substitutes and stuff that much anymore. I just do vegetables and, occasionally bake stuff, and it's a lot of like hummus and dip and stuff like that. Let's see. I don't have many mock meats, but the wife likes them. I try to eat as whole food as I can. Yeah, it's better to eat whole foods, I think. Because, you get those bottles of stuff that have, ton of different ingredients that you can't pronounce and stuff like that. That doesn't seem healthy to me. I don't know. So I just buy vegetables and grains, some kind of grains, and beans, of course. Beans. I try to do dry beans as much as possible. You know, I buy beans dry and then put them in like a pressure cooker or something and cook them. They cook a lot faster in a pressure cooker than just a regular old pot, you know. So I do it that way. Eat a lot of chickpeas. Make my own hummus from scratch. I don't often put what is it? Tahini. I don't like stock tahini. Sometimes I stock sesame seeds, and I have one of those veggie. What do you call it? Veggie mixers or whatever you call it. It's a real powerful, blender, and I put the sunflower seeds and chickpeas in there and just blend it like crazy, and it ends up making hummus for me. So that I do that sometimes. Usually it's just bean dip. You know, just take black beans or garbanzo beans or something like that and blend them up with flavoring, you know. And blend them up and then maybe chop up vegetables into it and make a dip and just, dip it with like pita bread or like tonight, that's what I did. I just took some black beans and some salsa and mixed it together, and I had some tortilla chips and ate it, and that was it. That was my dinner. So yeah, it's different all the time. I don't bake as much as I used to. I'm actually trying to lose weight right now. Let's see, sounds delicious. I had a nice chickpea curry and some rice. Oh, great, yeah. Yeah, curries, yeah. Indian food is really good. A lot of vegan and vegetarian foods from India. Well, I guess a lot of them worship cows or something, or there's just a lot of vegetarians, I guess, in India generally. So there are a lot of dishes from India that are vegan. A lot of dishes from around the world are vegan. U.S. is more, seems like they're more, meat or whatever. But I think most countries, they're mostly vegetarian or vegan. Yeah, but back in the 70s, it was really rough I got a cramp here. It was really rough to find stuff. I mean, you couldn't even buy a jar of spaghetti sauce that didn't have meat in it. They didn't even have like marinara. So you couldn't even buy spaghetti sauce. So it was really rough. I remember trying to make hamburger patties out of beans. I had no idea what I was like 20 years old. I had no idea what I was doing. And I tried to make bean patties out of beans, hamburger patties. And I just took beans and mushed them up and tried to, and there was nothing there to hold them together, so it didn't work. I could probably do a pretty good job of it now. I've made seitan. I don't know if you've ever heard of seitan, which is a wheat gluten, which is kind of like a meat analog. I actually made that before. That's actually not that hard to make. It just takes a long time. Let's see. I struggle making black bean patties now with all the ingredients and knowledge. Yeah. Seitan, yeah, but I haven't made it in a long time. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it takes a long time. You basically just like you're going to make bread or something out of dough, and then just keep washing it under water and kneading the dough until all the starch gets out of it, and you're just stuck. You just have the gluten, and then you put flavors in it and stuff. It looks really gross while cooking, but tastes great. Yeah. It's pretty good, but it does take a long time to make. And what else? What is it? Oh, stir fries. That was a good thing that I ate a lot of times. Had a wok and made stir fries for a long time. Now I just steam it in the microwave. That's the easiest way to do it. But yeah, just beans and vegetables, and then some sort of grain, and that's basically what what meals are made of. They used to say way back then. They said, who was it? Frances Moore Lappé. I don't know if you've ever heard of Frances Moore Lappé. She wrote a book in the late 70s, I think it was, or mid 70s, called called Diet for a Small Planet. And she was like one of the pioneers, at least on the modern or the, late 20th century vegetarians. And she talked about combining foods, combining different protein, combine your proteins to get a complete protein. And you really don't need to do that, like at every meal, just as long as you eat a variety of foods, you'll get all the essential amino acids. But she was like one of the first ones. She did that book, and she talked about combining things, like combining grains and beans or legumes, so that you get you get all of the essential amino acids. But nowadays it's not really a problem. I don't know. Not getting enough protein deficiency is super rare in developed countries. Rice and beans can't go wrong. Yeah, that's what it is. Rice and beans. I've actually been avoiding rice mostly now. A couple years ago, it came out that rice has more arsenic than other foods. There's natural arsenic in soil, and certain plants will absorb the arsenic more than others. And apparently rice is one that absorbs arsenic more than other foods. So I started avoiding. I mean, I still eat some stuff that has rice in it, but like just cooking, a big batch of rice or something, I don't do that very much. But like Rice Krispies or something, I'll eat, something like that. Yeah, it's pretty easy now, and I don't use recipes anymore or anything. I don't even use a measuring cup or anything, on my cooking, And like for breakfast, you make oatmeal with fruit, oatmeal and nuts, something like that. That works out really good. You can use frozen fruit or fresh fruit or canned fruit or whatever, and oatmeal, and garbanzo beans. You can put garbanzo beans into your oatmeal. That tastes really good. Garbanzo beans are really good. It's good to cook those up and just have those around. Toast on peanut butter with banana slices is a staple. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I had that the other day. I made some quick bread. I just took flour and baking powder and so, some acid to make it quick bread, so so it would fluff up, and just made some bread and then put some peanuts into a blender and made peanut butter that way, and then I had some jam, some strawberry preserves that I put on top, and just made peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and jam or whatever on toast. Oh, I should change this here. There we go. Yeah, it's. I remember how much of a struggle it was when I first started. I mean, it wasn't that. It's cooking is not that big of a struggle. I mean, you get a cookbook and you follow directions and all that kind of stuff. What was kind of the struggle back then was there were no restaurants. There were no vegetarian restaurants, no vegan restaurants, and 80% of the restaurants had no vegan or vegetarian options at all. I could go in there and I'd have to order salad or something, or just it was I remember sometimes I'd go into a restaurant with a bunch of people and I couldn't eat at all. They had virtually nothing on the menu that I could eat, and that happened a lot. Or some pizza places, sometimes that worked. You could go into a pizza place and just order a pizza with no cheese and vegetarian toppings. But sometimes the pizza places would have, they'd used animal lard or something in their pizza sauce or something, So it was pretty tough. Let's see. I live in the deep South Tennessee, so I still never see vegan options at places to eat. I cook nearly every meal. Yeah, deep South Tennessee, I can imagine. Yeah, or just the deep South generally, southern United States. Yeah, there's probably some places are more easier than ever. I eventually ended up living in the Bay Area, which was at the time was one of the best places in the country to be. for being vegetarian. There were a lot of vegetarians in San Francisco, you know. They had a lot of cool restaurants and stuff, and that was pretty good. But now I just cook everything myself. And with the pandemic, I just, there's no way I'm going to go to a restaurant at my age. I'm not going to risk getting infected with cooties, COVID. I went to Washington recently to get my wife a new passport, and their vegan options were amazing. Ah, is that Washington State or Washington D.C.? Yeah. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, Washington D.C. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I imagine there are a lot of places now that have it, but it used to be just really difficult. Oh, did my camera freeze on me? Oh, I think my camera froze. Here, let me restart that. Sorry about that. I'm trying to see if I can restart this camera. There we go. Okay. I don't know how long it's been like that. Yeah, Washington D.C. I can imagine that would they'd have a lot of good choices there. There's a senator that is vegan. One of the senators, a U.S. senator, is vegan. A guy named Cory Booker. He's vegan, and he's a senator, U.S. senator. I met him a few times. He's pretty cool. He was in the news here recently. Do you live mainly off your own grown foods or grocery? Mostly grocery. I do have a small little garden, and I actually this last fall I had a really big harvest. The biggest I've had, I think, but it's really a tiny plot. Really, it's not that big of a garden that I have here. I mean, there's plenty of room here. If I wanted to have a large garden, I could do it. I live in a rural area here, and it's this lots that I'm on here are very large. It's acres of stuff, and they're forests and everything else. So I could certainly grow more. Yeah, I heard about that. His 24-hour speech was very impressive and interesting to see. Yeah, I didn't see very much of it, but yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, I heard about his speech. Yeah, a lot going on right now in Washington. A lot of stuff going on. I was going to talk about that later on in the stream here, but I current events and stuff like that. But yeah, there's a lot going on. They had. Did you go to Washington D.C. for the protest? What was it called? Hands off protest, I think it's called, or something like that. Or were you just there for fun? I don't want to dox you or anything, or whatever you want to share. I've only been to D.C. once, I think. I can remember, yeah. Long time ago. Yeah, it'd be good to be self-sufficient, live off the land, learn how to do that. I think that would be a good skill to have, just in case, you never know. Just went to Washington, D.C. to replace my wife's passport because she lost hers. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I should probably get my passport updated. Mine's out of date, so I should probably get mine updated. I don't know if that would even work now. I don't know. Is there anybody left in Washington that can do that for us? I don't know. Have they fired everybody? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. She's Australian. Oh, okay. I see. It's her passport from her Australian passport. Okay, she's Australian, so she has to go to Australian embassy. Okay, to replace. I get it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that must be kind of scary now. I mean, they're just grabbing people off the street, who aren't citizens, even if they're here legally. That doesn't sound like a very cool thing to do. I don't know what the latest was. I was going to check on that to see what the latest was on some of those people that they snatched up. I mean, they snatched up people. They snatched up one guy who had a green card and another woman who had a student visa. Here legally and everything, and they just snatched them up and took them away. So that's it's not legal, of course. It's not legal at all, but they did it anyway. So yeah, it must be scary for somebody who is not a U.S. citizen who is here in the U.S. right now, worrying about, if they're going to get snatched or whatever. That's not good. Let's see. Yeah, I saw ice going through my small little town, and the Spanish population were worried, even though they're all legal. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't seem right to me. That doesn't seem right at all that they could do that. I can understand, kind of, if somebody's illegal or here illegally. I guess it's not proper to call somebody an illegal alien. You can say that they're undocumented, I guess, or that they're in the country unlawfully or something like that. But you're not supposed to say, illegal immigrant or illegal alien. I don't think that's the way you should say it. Oh, sorry. Here, there we go. Did I stream? I think I got some spurious audio in there. Yeah, Australia. Did you? Well, I was going to start asking you some stuff about how you met your wife, but you probably don't want to talk about that. Yeah, Australia. That's not a bad place to be. I was just studying a little bit about New Zealand, about some of the indigenous people who lived in New Zealand and the Chatham Islands and stuff like that. Trying to learn a little bit about that. I'm doing a review of Cloud Atlas, which is a film that I'm reviewing on stream. I'm halfway through it, and in that movie, one of the narrative lines in that movie is about the Chatham Islands. And about the people who lived there. Was it the Maori and Moriori, I think, are the two tribes or two peoples that lived there. And the Moriori are extinct now. There aren't any more purebred Morioris because the Europeans came. And I guess enslaved some of them, and then the Maori tribe also came and attacked them. So I was reading a little bit about that. There's a little disagreement as to whether the Maori just attacked hundreds of years ago and got the Moriori and killed a bunch of them, or if it only happened after the Europeans came. So they're not really sure, I guess, how that actually worked. But I think they figured it out. I think they did some DNA test or something to figure it out. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. This Chatham Islands is like, I guess, about 800 miles southeast of New Zealand. But, yeah, I think that's a big issue. I mean, it's an issue here, too. The native peoples. Our first Americans here, don't kind of got kind of a bad deal for sure, and they still do. They still get a bad deal, and I know that's a big issue in Australia too, with the native indigenous people in Australia. Yeah, that's. I follow some Australian streamers out here. A couple of them, I think, one or two of them, I think, are in Australia. Just, it's fun on Twitch to be able to follow, watch streamers from all over the world. Let's see. You say, yeah, it's hard for my wife to get citizenship, but I also understand why someone would go the illegal route because it's so difficult. Yeah, I don't know why they make it so complicated for somebody to become a citizen. It should be very easy. I think ideally, Mexico now is economically is catching up to Canada and the U.S. I mean, the U.S. is way, way above Canada just because of population and everything else. I mean, the U.S. is economically is way above other countries. But if they get Mexico is catching up too. They're like 13th, I think, 13th or 12th ranked country economically. So they've come a long ways. These past few decades, they've really come up, and I think it would make sense for like Canada and Mexico and the U.S. to come to some sort of agreement where people could go, like in the EU, people can just go between the countries, with just their driver's license or something, something really easy. So, wow, Mexico is that high? Yeah, it's amazing. The impression is that Mexico is like a third world country or something, but they're not. They've got they've got high rises. I mean, they've really, really developed a lot recently. Let me see if I can find that here. I'm going to bring this up here. Let's see. They got some pictures here. Cities. See, there's their foreign affairs building. But yeah, you look at some of the look at some of these buildings here. Look at this. That's the Mexican Stock Exchange. And what's this? This is Mexicamovia, the largest mobile network. This is the mobile network company in Mexico. Look at that. Their architecture is really, really cool. They've got some really cool buildings out there. And this is San Pedro Garcia Nuevo Leon or something like that. So yeah, it's a lot different. I mean, people think of Mexico. I remember when it was decades and decades ago, back in the mid to late 20th century, I visited Mexico, and they were, we just went to Tijuana or something back then, and it was almost third world, But yeah, it's let's see. I'd be interested in how spread out the wealth is, or if it's just super wealthy carrying it. Yeah, I don't know what their distribution is. They're going through a change right now. A lot of the money apparently. Well, they have a lot of oil there, and they have drugs. Of course, they had drugs for long. The drug cartels operated there too. But they're trying to like reform and get rid of their corruption and stuff like that, and they're making huge changes in their system. And they're going to like elect judges instead of having them appointed and things like that. So they're making changes to their constitution to make it a little bit less corrupt. And for some reason, our politicians didn't like that, and they actually. A few months ago, they cut off diplomatic relations with the U.S. They announced that they were going to make some changes to their constitution to make it less corrupt, and apparently some of our senators wrote an open letter or something opposing what they were doing in Mexico. And Mexico got pissed off and cut off diplomatic relations with the U.S. Or they did it. They did it. It wasn't like cutting off totally diplomatic relations. It was more like cutting off their embassy or something. They worded it differently, so it wasn't like a total cut, But it was a big deal, I mean, Mexico is like our neighbor, supposed to be one of our allies and all that. And then all of a sudden they say that they're cutting off diplomatic relations. And it wasn't reported very much. Nobody heard about it. It was kept kind of under wraps. How many people are on good terms with the U.S. recently? Sadly, yeah, not many people. Or we're kind of pissing off a lot of our allies right now. or we, I shouldn't say we, I'd say he. He is pissing off a lot of our allies right now. Hopefully they don't see it as the people doing that, right? It's just one guy at the top who's doing it. Yeah, I know. It's how spread out the wealth is. Yeah, that's changed quite a bit too. It used to be in the U.S. it was really spread out. In the mid 20th century to up to the 80s, maybe, or 90s, it was pretty spread out. It was pretty even. There were wealthy people, but most people were middle class, and could afford a house and all that kind of stuff. But after like the 90s and then into the 21st century, it really started to get divided. We got billionaires and we got really poor people, which is a problem. And that's one of the reasons why we're having instability right now, among many other reasons. Yeah, this is going to be interesting how this unfolds here. Hopefully, let's see. I'm very lucky to have been able to build a tiny house and being able to work. If I had to pay rent every month, life would be hard. Yeah. I've owned houses before, and it's better. I rent right now. I'm poor right now, and I just rent. But I've had enough to own houses before, so earlier in my life, and it's better. It's better to have a house. It's more responsibility. You gotta keep it up. You gotta do all this stuff and have insurance. If you have a loan from a bank, then you have to have insurance, and it's more expensive, and all that. But if you have enough to own your house outright, and you're willing to go without insurance, you can live pretty cheaply that way. You can live just if there are any taxes or whatever, you pay those and maintenance, and that's about it. So it works out pretty good. Yeah, Tennessee, I imagine it's not too expensive. My house is just a shed I made into a house, but I'd like to be able to buy an actual one someday. Yeah. Well, you got a place to live, If you own the land, and you live in a place where they don't have a lot of building codes and stuff like that, you can get away with a lot of stuff. You can, and you can kind of like add to it over time. You buy something that's maybe run down or whatever, and then slowly fix it up. That's another way to do it. And maybe add to it, add rooms or add more square footage or something like that. It depends upon where you live. Tennessee, I don't know, imagine they have a lot of building codes and stuff like that you have to deal with. But some places, it's pretty crazy, to try to get permits to do everything. Yeah, Tennessee is pretty cheap in my area. $17 an hour, that's on the high end of average. Wow, yeah. Yeah, Tennessee. So you're... what's his name? You've got the two. You've got two senators there that are well known. Let's see. You've got Rand Paul and the guy who was the head of the Senate Majority Leader. What was his name? I forget his name now. He's almost dead. He's getting really old. I forget his name. Yeah, I actually met your senator a couple times, Rand Paul. I met him a couple times. He was quite a character. It didn't take him long once he got into Washington to become a Washington insider or whatever, and just get kind of folded into the system there and just go along with whatever they were doing. So I don't know. I think he's actually opposing what Trump's doing right now, though. I forget. I've been trying to avoid media as much as possible, because it's not fun. It's not fun to watch what's going on and stuff. And Let's see, we got some really noteworthy people like Marsha Blackburn and Bill Haggerty. Not huge fans of the two. Okay. Now those are representatives, right? Marsha Blackburn, I've heard of her. I think she's a representative. Bill Haggerty. Let me see who that is. I don't know if I ever heard of him. Politician and diplomat. Okay, so he's a United States Senator. Oh, okay. So now wait a second. Now he's a senator. So what? I thought Rand Paul was in Tennessee, or is he from Kentucky? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That's right. Yeah, Rand Paul's from Kentucky. Okay, I got him mixed up there. We got some really okay. Okay, so Marsha Blackburn, she's a senator too then, huh? Okay. All right, so we get Bill Haggard. Yeah, there it is. Serving with Marsha Blackburn. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, I was thinking of Kentucky. That's what I was thinking of Rand Paul and the other one. All right. Huh. In office since 2003. Wow. She's been in there a long time, 20-something years. Over 20 years. That's a long time. And the other guy, let's see where it says how long he's been. Oh, he's relatively new, 2017. So, yeah. Committee presidential election. Oh, what did he do here? Okay, Jeb Bush. Yeah. Yeah, that was Jeb Bush. That was a kind of flash in the pan. He tried to run for president and didn't. I saw him speak in person, but I didn't like him too much. Guess a lot of people didn't like him because he didn't get very far in his presidential bid. Yeah, I've been trying to just kind of stay away from the politics. I'm kind of disgusted right now with what's going on along with everybody else, I guess. And, as far as I'm concerned, anybody who serves more than a couple of terms shouldn't be there anymore. If they're able to get reelected, it means they're probably corrupt. I know it's a little cynical to think that way, but I don't know. I think if your cynical dial isn't turned up to 11 right now, you're not paying attention. It's pretty messed up. All right, I better get going here. It's almost midnight, so I appreciate you stopping by the stream, 74. It makes it a lot easier when there's somebody in chat or somebody out there I can talk to. It's kind of hard to stream when I'm just streaming to myself. All right, let's see. Not gonna rate me. Okay, had a good time. Yeah, I had a good time too. Thanks. I really appreciate it. All right, so I don't have enough people to rate out to, but I do have something which is a special deal. This is a new. I have a closing little video that I play at the end of the stream, and I updated that. So this is brand new. This is the first time that I've run it on the stream. So I'm going to give it a shot here and see if it works. So I appreciate stopping by the stream, and if you're on the watching this on the VOD on YouTube, I upload these videos up to YouTube. If you're watching it and you've made it this far, it means you probably like the channel. Then go ahead and give me a follow or whatever. I'd appreciate it. So I'm going to play this closing stream here, this closing video. It's the first time I played it on my channel. And thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.